Hi guys, I'm Evan the Craft Artiste. Today I'm going to be drawing a rose and shade it step by step with y'all. Hopefully you guys can follow along with a paper and a pencil. If not, you guys can watch this for a comedy because there's going to be some in here. This is my first ever video. So today, and if I go way too fast for y'all, you guys can rewind and or pause. So first, you guys want to start off with a spiral like this. Now you want to do a wine glass from the side, connecting from side to side like this. Okay, now what you want to do is make leaf petals from the side and dent them at the end like this, right here. And then you want to make a little curve right here so it can have more texture. So now you want to do the exact same thing for the other side. And it's okay if they're mix matching because mine's a little mix matching. So it's like this. So now you want to put the line in the middle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the spiral in the center 3D. So you want to make lines, parallel lines coming down from here, here, and here, like this. So it looks like the spiral is actually falling apart. Okay, now what you want to do is we're going to the top of the rose and make 3 lumps on the top. So when I mean lumps, I mean like little bumps on the top, like this. Okay, now we're going to the bottom of the thing, bottom of the little wine glass. That's what I call it, the wine glass. Now we're like this and make a little stump for where the stem is going to go later on in the video. Now, where the little dent are in your leaves, we're going to make a little elephant ear, is what I call them. So this is what it looks like. So it looks like the rose is falling apart, like it's being peeled off. So now you want to do the exact same thing for the other side. Okay, so this is what it should look like. So now what you guys want to do is on the left side petal is you want to erase this line right here from the wine glass to the thing. So now you want to make 2 parallel lines going straight down like this. Then you want to make a line coming down like this. But here's something that you want to do. You want to make the line coming closer together until it reaches the exact same point. So this is what it should look like. Then you would just want to add that line back right here if you erased it on accident. Okay, now we're going to go onto the step. So now we're going to go to the bottom of the paper. We're going to draw this line. Kind of hard to draw this line, so I'm going to show you after I'm done. This is really hard to draw this line. Okay, so now this is the line that you want to do. I accidentally messed up right here, so okay. So now this is what you should have. So now what you guys want to do is we're going to make the ends. It's like a little banner for the stem. So now you guys want to make. So now we're going to make this 3D. So this is how you guys make this 3D. So you want to, from right here, this big one, you want to draw a straight line down, just a little bit down. And then you want to do a line going to the next round point. And then you want to make a parallel line right here and right here. So now the middle piece right here, we're going to make a curved line from this curve to this, like this. So you can write on it right here. So now what you guys want to do is make the little edge. Okay, so now you guys want to make these on both of where this right here connects into here. So you want to make a little curve and then going down like a little V shape, then curve and then go straight down to right here. So now you want to do the exact same thing to the other side, but this will end right here. It will end right here, where this line is that I just drew. So do the exact same thing for the other side. Okay, now this is what it should look like for the bottom. Now you guys can write in whatever you want to do. So I'm going to write something in here that you want to do. Like you can write, I love to draw. I love YouTube and all that. So I'm gonna say love. Okay, so I wrote I love to draw in here. So now what we're gonna do is now we're gonna move on to the stem. So you know where that little bump that we made were the elephant ears? So now you wanna make an oval down at the bottom of your paper, like right here or wherever you want the stem to go. I want the stem to curve, so I'm gonna make the stem curving right here. So the oval's right here, is right here, and I want the stem to curve into this. And here's another tip where the banner has to go over the stem. So you want to make it like this. And then you want to continue it down into this little oval. Okay, so now this is what it should look like. It doesn't matter if the stem is crooked or not. It's just all matters about the flower up here and the banner down here. It doesn't matter about the little stem. Okay, now what you want to do is make a little stem right here for a leaf. And then now for the leaf itself is to make two curved lines on the opposite side and then group them together like this. And then you want to draw a line in the middle like this. And then you want to draw the little sides like this. If you got these little things going off outside of the leaf, you can erase them. Now you want to make thorns on the edge, on the stem, and okay, you want to make 3 thorns on the stem and 1 on each elephant. So this is how I make my thorns, is if I make a C and then down, and then again C down, and then C down. That's how I do mine. Now you want to do the exact same thing on the petal. Okay, now we're gonna go up to these little bumps. You want to erase the top. You want to erase the top of the bumps. You want to erase the top of the bumps like this. So now what you guys want to do is when you curve, you want to curve in, come down, and then make a line in the middle. So I'm going to show you guys again because this is the hardest part in here except for the shading. So the curve and then curve inwards. The curve and the curve inwards. And then do the exact same thing for the other one. Okay, now we're on to the shading. This is the hardest part, but I will give you step-by-step tutorial. So you see where underneath this little thing where the leaf is, underneath here, you want to go this and color in darkly. So you want to color that in darkly. Then where that is, you want to make a little triangle and color in darkly like this. Now the rest of that little section you want to color in lightly. This is what it should look like. Okay, now we're moving on to the little petal. So the right side you want to color in darkly, like you want to make the outline of the right side bolder and dark. So you want to color in darker, make it a thick outline like this, and then the rest you color in lightly. Okay, so this is what it should look like on this side. Now we're going to move into the middle and the spiral, but we're going to do the middle first. So now what you guys just want to do is you want to make the outline up here, outline right here, and make the outline here darker, so color in harder, and you really want it thick. So then you want to make strokes of dark little stroke in the flowers so you can give it texture, and then color in lightly. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Okay, now we're going to move into the middle. So the middle, you want to color this in darky. I told you there's going to be comedy in here. So you want to color this where the spiral starts, right here, darker. You want to color this right here, darker. And then you want to get darker to lighter, and then lighter, then lighter, and then lighter. See how it gets darker, darker to lighter, then to really light. So now right here is where you want to continue the darkness right here, and then color in really lightly. Then right here, darkly, then dark right here, like this, and then the rest of this little white, color in lightly. Now if you want to make that, you can make the outlines darker so you can see what this spiral looks like. Okay, now what you guys want to do is for the petals up here. So the petals up here, right here, you guys want to just color this in like this, and then color this in like darker, so like this, and then color in the rest lightly. And you want to do this 3 times to the different flowers. Okay, now we're moving on to this little leaf right here. All you want to do is just color in lightly. That's all you want to do, color in that little petal lightly. Okay, so now we're moving on to elephant ears. So what you want to do is just draw a big oval leading here. So now you just want to color all that darkly. So color that oval darkly. Okay, then you want to color the rest of it lightly. But right here where the little wings are, right here, you want to do this. Do the same what you did for the petal and right here. And just make a little half of a C. And then you want to color the rest of it lightly. And here's another way easy to shade, is if you color this in really light. If you color a little spot light and then smooth it with your finger, then it could give you this right here. But I mostly prefer doing it with pencil, is because you can get in tiny spots and won't mess up the outline unless you color way too fast. But there's another tip to shade, but I don't really like using that. Sometimes the only reason if I use this is when it's like a big drawing, then that's when I use it. So the thorns, all the thorns you want to color in lightly. But now we're gonna skip the other elephant part, and then we're going to go into the thorns. And the thorns you just color in lightly, all of them. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the other elephant ear. But first you want to move on to, you know that little nub that was there right here? You want to color in that really dark. As dark as you can, like this. Okay, now what you want to do right here is the exact same thing on this. It's okay if the ovals are mixed matching and these sides are different right here. So now what you guys want to do for the stem is the left side of the stem, you want to color in darkly, like a thick outline, all the way down, and then the rest just color lightly. This is what it should look like. But where the oval is, you want to color in darkly. And here's the only reason why I'm using this is for the darkness from the bottom of the stem. All you want to do is make a little tiny mark, really darkly, and then just shade it out like that. Just press it down with your finger, so it looks like there's a shadow underneath the stem. Okay, now we're going to move on to the little leaf. So the left side of that leaf, you want to color in darkly, like a bold outline, and then the rest lightly. Okay, now we're going to move on to this spot and this spot right here. This spot and this spot. So what you want to do is you want to color darkly, and then you want to turn it into lightly, and then really light. So like this. You want to go darker to lighter, then to lighter, then really light. And then you just want to smear it with your finger so it can get all that off, so then it can be left with this. Okay, now you want to do the exact same thing for this little one right here. Then lighter, then really light. Okay, and then this is your rose after the finished product. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the comment below, and I would love to see your pictures, so please send them to me if you want to, and leave subscribe, notification, and leave a like down in the video. And leave a notification so you can watch my video when I upload them. And I'll see you guys, I'm gonna say Wednesday. I'll see you guys Wednesday. So I post on Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, and Saturday. So I only post on 4 days: Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And perhaps maybe Thursday. But I'll leave you guys if it is Thursday. Bye, guys.